Are winter visitors and low inventory levels in Tucson, Arizona continuing to drive the Tucson housing market? I'm going to go over the Tucson housing market report for November 2021. As we head into the end of the year and the holiday season, winter visitors and low supply and high demand continues to drive the Tucson housing market. It's still definitely a seller's market here in Tucson. Home prices continuing to rise. And again, low inventory levels continues to be the story here in Tucson. So time will tell. The market definitely slows down a little bit during the holiday season. So it's a good time to not have to compete with a lot of people out there. And as we head into the first of the year and people are no longer on vacation and travel and holidays, people look to get back into the market. And also there's usually typically a nice little spike in inventory levels come first of the year because people don't want to list their homes during the holidays. So they take a little break in December as far as listings, and usually in January and February, we see an increase in listings just because people are not wanting to do anything over the holiday. So I'm going to dive into the numbers in terms of the November Tucson housing market report. The first number I want to go over is what we call percentage of list. And that is when somebody lists a home, it's the percentage of the list price that they get. And in a normal market, it's usually anywhere from 92 to 97%. And we've been in a trend for the last 6 months where the percentage of list has been over 100%. But in November, the percentage of list is actually 99.9%. So if somebody lists their home, if it's priced right, they're getting 99.9% of the list price, which is pretty much 100% of list on single family homes. On townhomes and condos, it was 100.3%. So they're getting slightly over the list price in terms of percentage of list of townhomes, condos, and single-family homes listed in the MLS in Tucson for November 2021. Now let's talk about what we call months supply of inventory, and that is if no more homes were to hit the MLS, how long would it take for all the inventory to be sold off? It's what is called months supply of inventory. So for single-family homes, month supply of inventory was 1.1, which is about 33 days. So if no other homes hit the market today, in 33 days, all the single family homes would be sold in the MLS. And so for townhomes and condos, month supply of inventory is 0.7, which is right at about 21 days. So again, if no more townhomes or condos hit the market today, all that inventory would be sold off in 21 days. So month supply of inventory is still really, really low. And it's definitely still a seller's market, whether you're buying a single family home, townhome, or condo. How long is it taking homes to sell in the MLS? That is what is called days on market. So days on market for single family homes was 20 days, which is up by about 3 days from the previous month. And for townhomes and condos, it was 17 days, which is an increase of 2 days. So days on market still relatively low, super competitive. So if you're a buyer out there and you're looking to buy, you want to make sure you have all your ducks in a row in terms of your financing. So you've got your pre-qual, or if you're paying cash, you need proof of funds, and you need to be on top of listings when they hit the market, because again, things are selling super, super fast, and days on market are still relatively low. Now let's talk home values and the average sales price for single family homes, townhomes, and condos. So it's a matter of supply and demand, economics 101. As supply goes down, demand goes up, prices increase. And that's what we've been seeing over the last couple of years. We've seen double-digit year-over-year appreciation rates, and that trend is continuing. So as long as inventory levels stay low and demand high, we're still going to see upward pressure on prices. So for November 2021, the average sales price for a single-family home was $422,725, which is up year over year 21%. percent for single family homes. So for townhomes and condos, the average sales price for November 2021 was $234,950, which is up year over year 15.3%. So again, we've been seeing some appreciation levels that we haven't seen in years. Usually it's anywhere from maybe 6 to 8% year over year. And again, home prices are continuing to go up, which is pricing people out of the market and making it harder and harder for first-time home buyers and people to afford homes, especially as interest rates have ticked up slightly. So that's what's going on in the Tucson housing market for your average sales price for single-family homes and townhomes. The next number I want to talk about, this one is the one that I look at all the time, and that is how much inventory is listed in the MLS. It's Economics 101, supply and demand. Depending on which side of the fence you're on, if you're a seller, if there's low inventory, there's upward pressure on prices. If there's more inventory, it's a buyer's market and more opportunities and less competition. So inventory levels are still super low. They've actually gone down from the previous month, which again puts upward pressure on prices. So for single family homes listed in the MLS, November 2021, all of Tucson, there were only 1,424 active listings. And in a normal, healthy market, that number anywhere from the high 2000s to mid 3000s is more of an equal supply and demand. So inventory levels are well below a neutral market. For townhomes and condos, there was only 150 active listings in the MLS. And so townhomes and condos have been a really hot item just because they are less expensive, and for winter visitors and snowbirds, they're just easy to manage. And townhomes and condos have been a really hot item in the Tucson housing market. So again, this is the number that I track, and until inventory levels go up, it's going to continue to be a seller's. Keep in mind, if you're buying or selling a home, we have a 16-foot box moving truck that you're more than welcome to use. And even after the fact down the road, if you ever need to move appliances or furniture or pick something up at Home Depot or Lowe's, you're more than welcome to use our moving. Thanks for watching this episode of Living in Tucson, your Tucson Real Estate Connection. If you like this video, do me a huge favor. Give me an internet high five by liking it. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment below. And for more awesome videos about living in Tucson, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. In the meantime, make it a great day.